NCAA college basketball. We head to Maui where Vanderbilt takes on St. John's, and I'm going to go ahead and take Vanderbilt here minus the 13.5, and that's kind of a big number. I don't care. I think Vanderbilt wins this game by close to 20, and I think St. John's is in trouble tonight. They're some really bad matchups for them. Vanderbilt should be able to get up and down the floor, should be able to score no problem, and should be able to defend enough to keep St. John's down. I like for Vanderbilt to really go ahead and take St. John's to the woodshed here. So let's go ahead and back the Commodores here at 13.5, and let's start breaking them down. Let's talk about St. John's first. On the year, they're averaging 67.3 points per game, shooting 42.2% from the field and 38.1% from beyond the arc. Not a lot of returners. They lost 95% of their scoring from last year. Coach Chris Mullen, we all know him. We all like Chris Mullen. He's going to have to be rebuilding there for the next couple years. They should start to bring in some good recruits over the next 2-3 years, and then we'll see, what kind of college coach he can be. He's been stressing defense with this team, as he should, because offensively they don't have much. Interesting group of seniors and younger guys. Their leading scorer is Federico Mussini from Italy. And they just don't have a lot on the offensive end. I think they're going to struggle tonight against a well-rounded Vanderbilt team. Defensively, St. John's been playing pretty well. They're allowing 56.3 points per game, 33.2% shooting from the field, and 32.8% shooting from beyond the arc. All good numbers, but they have not played anybody. They just got done beating Rutgers by a couple points after being down 16, so good character check from them to come back in that. But Rutgers, arguably the worst team in the Big Ten, so not such a big deal. Again, I really think St. John's is going to struggle tonight. Big step up in class against a Vanderbilt team that is absolutely loaded this year. Let's talk about them. Vanderbilt, they come in, they're averaging 85.7 points per game, shooting 48.4% from the field and 40% from beyond the arc. They got weapons like center Damian Jones. He's a senior. He's tough. Guard Wade Baldwin. I mean, they have guys back, and they're going to be tough. I think they're going to compete with Kentucky even in the SEC. At least, Vanderbilt thinks they can. They have a solid core of returners. They return most of their scoring, almost all their scoring. I mean, they're just going to be a really good team this year on the offensive end. They had a really tough battle here against Stony Brook in their last game where it went to overtime, but don't look too much into that. It's early in the season, and Stony Brook is one of the best mid-majors in the country. Stony Brook has all 5 of their starters back, and they're picked to win the American East. Not a big deal, but still, this early in the season, those mid-majors, especially when they return all of their starters, can be kind of tough. Still, Vanderbilt found a way to win, and tonight against St. John's, I think they're going to absolutely crush them. Defensively, Vanderbilt still get it done. They're allowing 58.3 points per game, 36.1% shooting from the field, and 22.6% from beyond the arc. Kevin Stallings, very, very good college basketball coach. All those numbers spell trouble for St. John's, a team that can't really score, who's going to have to do everything they can to probably slow the pace and keep Vanderbilt down in the numbers defensively. I just don't think they're going to be able to do it. Some really bad matchups for St. John's all around the floor. Very good coach in Stallings. I look for Vanderbilt to really win this game going away. I think they're going to, from the get-go, I think they're just going to go ahead and take care of business. So that's going to be one of my college plays today, and that's going to be on Vanderbilt here, minus the 13.5. And I wish you guys luck on your plays today.